Alright, where's Nate at?
Right here.
Okay, he'll be going first.
If he can't go, I'll go first for him.
You're down here.
Support all of your competitors. Thank you for being part of it. Once again, Ross for Favorite Abdullah. It was a tough race watching. Doing well. All the comments. It's hard to, I'll tell you what, I do tell you, I'm going to walk on my buddies.
You like the last
That's my front pin, so I lock the front of the hood down. Right there. That's his pin, yeah. Yeah. That's
That's a cool story about him, how he got here. You know, he was 2020
over there. Solid run, bud. That's good. Little bobble, but that's good. My load is All right, Fuck yeah, that's sick.
That was sick.
There we go.
Kill it, bud. JD! Have fun, buddy.
So our next rider,
Running out of air. Yeah. Not a more important person. That was good. That was really good.
That side thing. Yeah, it was a good run. That flex was sick. Was it big? I've only tried it like a handful of times on the street.
As long as we're across,
You know what? I mean, as tired as that was.
All right, you good to go.
Don't stop. Hey, pop the hood. Nah. Dude, now the... Nah. It's fucking... It's kind of weird.
Go, Jack.
Yeah.
your thing, man.
Huh?
Your thing.
Yeah. Come on, buddy! Yeah!
Dude, I got the ultimate party trick for next year. You know how Carl ran out with that bag, grabbed the fish? We got there like
The boy did good, even crippled. Yeah, that's beautiful. Good job, buddy. Thanks, man. When you run the crunches.
We'll load it up.
Do something cool. Still got lights tonight, big boy.
Justin, you're gonna go. Justin.
There and real.
Yeah, buddy! Let's go, big boy! Let's go, baby!
Bad duty.
Battle of the Gladiators.
Did I spray them?
No.
Oh, thank God. I thought I got him.
That was great.
I almost beat him again though. No fucking way. Let's go drink it.
Proud of you, man. That was sick.
All right, Parker, here you go.
Parker, go pull more miracles.
Get fired up before you put it in the water.
I think I hold my breath.
Dude, that was such a good run. That was such a good run.
I gotta stop drinking. Is that good?
Dude, that was the best run I've ever seen you do.
Did the salmon come around?
Yeah,
That's close enough.
dude, you just stop.
Give it.
I don't even know that.
I think we're all alone. Boathouse is here.
Hit the ejection button.
That was so shallow where I tried that. Weight disappeared.
Yeah, partner.
I went to the wave, disappeared. I'll die if I Got in my head a little bit.
Lake Havasu, Mark Gomez. Looks like he's cranking it over, but it won't start. Like got water in the carbs.
Or just to do like go around and something. Yeah, sorry. It was just like, oh.
Your reigning, defending 2024 Pro Freestyle World Champion, Mr. Nolan Dugan.
Just a replay.
Dude, you get out that joint. Out of here. A little extra.
Or like when I was sitting here, I was like, yeah. I got the hospital. They told me no. I wish someone was video.
It was funny, they were like videoing this.
If someone got the Detecto Zero cars over there, I would. Yo, Parker. Alright, just go to go back up! Go Nolan!
So we're going to see if anybody has a
They're trying to get it from there to the down. Oh, you're like, I got you. I think I got you. You're the oh, yeah. More than half is run.
You need all three? Because that could be an hour. I'll wait.
I love it. I don't know what I'm looking at. 4 or 5
Chris is like, I saw
Florida man, bring it in real. What do you think of freestyle today?
Pretty wild, man. So many people doing doubles. That was a freaking crazy show.
So, you know, you get the added benefit of not even having to go out there and show your tricks. You've been working on anything in the off time? A couple of things, groundbreaking. Awesome. Well, glad to hear from you. Glad you were down here at the beach. Thank you, sir. And I'm going to come down and talk to Mr. Mark Gomez. See how we're feeling over here. Mark, talk to me, my main man. How are you feeling?
Hi, Steve.
Super bummed out. I mean, it's not entirely how I thought it would go in my head. We didn't have practice this morning. We had completely torn apart the ignition. We had some gremlins pop up last minute. We were scrambling, and up until like literally they were calling at the boathouse for everybody to come down, and we just got the thing fired up, and we're like, okay, screw it, let's go. So we brought it here, and I just, you know, put it out there, and man, that first double just really swamped the boat. We didn't get it fired up, and I really had a whole lot more in store that I wanted to bring. It's a bummer it took so long for it to get going, but just really grateful, honestly, because at the end of the day, I have a lot to look forward to. We have a lot of improvements this year with the program in a short amount of time, and if I can get this together in May, I feel like I'm going to be extremely busy. Great job. So no stopping, coming out here and getting on next year. That sounds like a man on a mission if I've ever heard it. Mark Gomez, thank you, sir. It's been a pleasure taking the microphone with you, getting to watch you guys go out here, do your thing. Give it up one more time here. I got the torpedo next to me. Can you tell me how you earned that nickname, buddy?
Well, one way to get the fans going is and if he doesn't move,
Where's that at?
not my problem.
Yeah, you were torpedoing out there. I think I'm going to hear about it at the Marine. But your night show last night was fantastic. How are you feeling now after kind of get it all aired out? You're on the beach. Your routine's done. The stress is over. How are you feeling?
I'm just thankful for everybody for that. A big help this whole week. Richter, Austin was always supportive. I get my family and friends. Awesome. It's just fun. Of course, we could always get things to be better, but we're doing the best we can, and obviously having a lot of fun. So really proud of the team.
keep moving forward, man. It's been a pleasure watching you do your thing, man. I can't wait to see you out there on the water again. Wow, congratulations. That Black Widow is beautiful.
Mark Gomez, could we have you up to the announcer tower, please? Mark Gomez to the announcer tower.
I believe, Don, I couldn't hear you on that. You wanted to run that by?
Mark Gomez to the announcer tower, please. Mark Gomez to the announcer tower. Thank you, Jackson.
All right. All right, I'm sending Mark up there to you, Don.
Thank you.
All right. So it's literally a who's who of freestylers down here on the beach. I'm gonna catch up with Jack. How you feeling after your routine, buddy?
I'm feeling really good. Still getting used to the boat. It's like my fifth time riding it, but this year I feel really blessed to have everybody have my back here at Freestyle and support me. And yeah, my heart's feeling the love from the whole sport. So grateful to be here.
How's it feel with your debut going pro?
Feels really good. Like I said, everybody backing me up. You know, I think I could have done a little better, but I'm really happy with my 3 runs. And like I said, still getting used to the 1200. I'm really happy to be here with the boys and having some fun.
Well, we're glad to see you out there having fun. And when you guys are out there enjoying yourselves, it really translates to us on shore. So keep doing your thing, man. We love to see it. And we have another pro debut. How's it feel, amateur champ? I got down here with my main man, Nate Reinhardt. How you doing, man?
Doing really good. I had a lot of fun this weekend, and so grateful to be out here and be able to run with the pros. Such an honor, and yeah, it was a lot of fun, and definitely a different skill level, and yeah, they were so good, and they were so welcoming, and helping me out and showing me the ropes, and yeah, it's just an amazing honor, and so happy to be here.
Yeah. You know, it's been great watching you do the transition. You've really been working hard at it all this year. How much time, do you think you're like a part-time Havasu resident? Are you moving down here from Bozeman? What's the vibe?
Man, we're down here almost 50-50. We gave a huge effort this year to try to get me up to the best team to win, and give me one opportunity to ride. Yeah, I'd love to go down here or move someone to ride year round. But yeah, we're gonna hit it hard next year and hope to be just getting better every year.
Heck yeah, man. Well, if the progression in pro is anything like the progression in amateur, I think we've got great things to see from you. All right. Do you have anybody else that you need to thank here?
Mom and Dad, CC Free Rides, Dad's Kids, Hydro Volunteers, Jet Rides, and Kids. They helped me out so much this year. Keep it fair, keep it fair. Yeah, it's been amazing, and yeah, looking forward to next year.
So you're saying you imported your own cheering section as well?
A little bit, yeah. They all came down to support me, and yeah, they helped me out so much. Keeping the ski running and just being there with support with my dad, you know, it's a lot of stress. Yeah, they just did amazing, and looking forward, and they always come out every year.
Well, it's been great to see you do your thing, man. Can't wait to see your progression as everything moves forward.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
Nate Reinhardt, ladies and gentlemen. Tony, what's going on, my man? You got a lot of real represented down here on the beach. I'm talking with the owner of Tiger Craft. Can you tell me a little bit about your whole development over the years? I know you've been working a lot on the off season, doing a lot of testing, development, really trying to perfect your craft here.
It's a long road.
How's it feel seeing your host out here in the top 3?
It's good. I mean,
So, where can we find these Tiger Craft toys? What are they for sale?
come to our website, Instagram, whatever.
All right. Well, thank you, man. I'm sorry to put you on blast there, but I had to do it. And it's been real. All right. I was looking for Parker and Justin. I need to get you boys over here. I know that both of them are a little shy on the microphone. Oh, so Missy Elliott, you know, when you're flipping it back and reversing it, left to right. So, Justin and Parker. Oh my God, boys, you guys slow down, and you're so much slower than I. So, Justin, you're really surf styling out there. It really translates. Smiling, you're having a great time. How'd you feel today?
I was feeling good. I'm a big dude. Me and Parker are both the biggest out here, so we just gotta go out and spend it. We gotta ride a little bit different than the small white guys, and all you can do is have fun. If you're not having fun, you might as well just stay home. So we went out and ripped it. So it was great. Yeah, just pumped to be in the pro show this year, and with all my friends here, I just have blast. I'm great to
Yeah, that big stuff out there, it's really good. And, you know, it's fantastic watching you guys throw down and do your thing. And both of you guys come from the northern part of the country. How short is your riding season? John Dawson was talking about ice breaking. Is that something that you boys participate in to make sure that you have added time on your schedule?
When I was younger and more motivated, I guess, but these days if it's that cold out, I'm staying inside.
You guys get hand warmers up on the pole or anything? Yeah, you know, these guys are pros, right? You can wait a little bit longer. Only if I need like a tour code when I'm going out there. All right. Well, it's been great watching you boys do your thing. We're tabulating here, so we're waiting for expert correspondents on shore to give us a final ruling so we can announce our world title. Oh yeah, JC on the crutches. I see the ace wrap on the ankle. He's bringing the fish lure. So tell me about your run, and tell me about, I heard you were in an ER up until 3 a.m.
Yeah, yesterday when the boat was acting up, we hopped on Tony's ski. Luckily, the whole crew came down, got a ski out of the van, and we threw it in the water, and at least did what we could with what we had. I had some electrical gremlins, and you know, if you look at Tony, he's a big dude, and he's got some big swim holes. So I came out and I landed in the trailer wrong, and I threw my ankle pretty bad. But adrenaline and passion for the sport kept us on the phone, and we got through the night show, but we went in and walked, so we ended up in the ER last night, made sure it wasn't broken, and came out here over the wish we could have gave it our all, but you know, we just couldn't settle for DNF when it's a sport that you love and everyone here supporting. We got Tiger Craft, KSN, Jet Maniac, all our boys here putting it down in the water, Justin Sylvain, TDP, Parker Scoling. I mean, the Juice family, everyone loving sport. It's just, it's insane to just be part of such a cool community. Really grateful and thankful for everyone that makes the trip and comes to support us. It's fun, and you can't sit on the sideline when it's something you love.
Yeah, you know, I was wondering about that landing. I saw you kind of last second bring that foot back into the tray. I saw you continue. I was like impressed on your ability to push through that kind of injury. So is it just a sprain or what's happening with your leg?
We got to go to an orthopedic and make sure the ligaments are all good, but severe sprain, and it kind of looks like a grapefruit, but we're here having fun.
Yeah, you know, I've been there, been done that. I actually got some hardware in my leg myself. I know what it feels like when you're landing and getting a little wonky on that ankle, but super impressed by your ability to come back out here off of crutches and go out there and send it. You know, that is a true love for the sport, and your passion does translate, man. And I can't wait to see you out here ripping it. And what do you got in your back pocket for us? Is there anything you were holding back?
Yeah, you can't let them all have all the fun. there's a lot of tricks we could have done, but conditions all changed, and you know, it's what you can do in competition, it's not what you have in the pocket. So I gave it all I had, and that's all that matters. So.
You left it hard on the paint, my man, especially doing it on a bum leg. I'm super impressed by your ride here, bro.
I appreciate it, J-Rod. Thanks for all that you do, announcing and getting all the riders. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, it's glad to hear from all the riders down here on the beach. Trying to make sure I get my waves in and out. Gonna make our way over to the Jukish crew and make sure these guys are handled over. But great to see you, young man. All right. So are we gonna have a little bro-on-bro violence, or how are we doing this? We're good. So do you guys like have to sleep in different households when you're down here? You can't be around each other. Is there a true rivalry going on here, or you just stand it for each other?
We're just going. We just want to put tiger traps in the top. What? We just want to put tiger traps in the top 3 and obviously try to win, but we don't beat on.
There's no rivalry, but he did make me sleep in the closet at the house.
In the closet, you say? Wow. Well, it's a big closet, all right? It's a walk-in at least. It's not the little sliding glass door. So, how are you guys feeling about your routine, these Tigercraft Paragons? Looks like you guys have been really pushing progression, making these things look fantastic out there. I know that your FAA flight clearance plans are pretty wild. You guys are doing this on a regular basis. Have we ever got a true height measurement of Big E-Port?
I don't think so, but we can kind of.
I heard the judges say that we were 3 Hamiltons tall.
Yeah, it could be that.
So seems like you boys are a little shy on a microphone here. So how does it feel, you know, one bro taking the championship, next bro coming up, now you guys have the rivalry. Is it something that, you know, you kind of go back and forth on, maybe resonate each other throughout the year as far as who's going to take the top box?
We're pretty nice to each other. This week though, we don't like talk about it too much.
Yeah, no one just brings it up if I'm like being mean to him about something.
Like what, because I won last year? Well, boys, I got a feeling I'll be talking to you again here shortly, but thank you so much. Thank you for what you do, and thank you for all the attention you bring to freestyle and these lovely pink shirt crew out here. So, corresponding on down the beach, you can talk to the Florida man, Kyle Krieger, my main man. The You Break It, You Buy It program. How are you hearing anything back from Lee on that?
Not yet, but I'm sure I'll get a bill when I get home. Or unless he wants to make me fix it. I don't know if he trusts me to touch his ski though. I think I'm banned from it for a while.
Well, you've been touching it all week, and you've been making it look great out there. You know, I saw you went for the double. You've been doing a lot of high difficulty tricks, pulling some stuff out. I know you were trying to debut a new trick this year. We're just going to have to stick that in the back pocket for next year, watch it come around. But how are you feeling? How's it out here being back on the West Coast?
Oh, it's awesome being back on this coast. I mean, living in Florida, they don't have In and Out over there, so that's not good. I definitely miss the In and Out burgers, but I mean, I wish I ended up landing a couple more tricks than I did this year, but I was doing tricks that I wasn't 100% comfortable doing yet. But I figured I'd go out there and just send it, do my best, and have fun. Yeah, I wish I didn't hit his nose on the ground last night in the night comp, but it's part of competing. Sometimes it happens.
Yeah, you know, it is risky business when you take it up close and personal ashore, especially when you're working in low light conditions like a paint event. But you were able to go out there, send it, keep it moving, and you know, I think that you got a great run, and I can't wait to see what you got for us next year, buddy. Do you have anyone that you need to thank?
Of course, I need to thank Lee Stone for letting me use his ski. It's a great opportunity. I'm so glad to be a part of that. I want to thank SPT for supporting me all year long. They've been a great help to me this year. I want to thank my parents for always supporting me. They've been a great help as well. I want to thank Thrust, Tacoma Motorsports, Bun Freestyle, HydroTurf, SPT, and of course, Lisa Product Revolvers, the best holder in the road. So.
Yeah, and you've been on some of the best around, that's for sure. Riding that 10K last couple years ago, beautiful hole, and just getting out there and sending it. And can't wait to see all jacked up on Mountain Dew next year.
There's a whole bunch of Mountain Dew this year. We'll be ready to go for next year.
All right, that's your main man, Kyle Krieger. Earth to Denny Morgan. How you doing, girlfriend?
I'm doing.
Yeah, so, you know, pressure was a little off. I know you had a couple bobbles, but you're out here sending doubles. And, you know, how are you feeling after all this?
I'm feeling pretty good. I definitely am going to World Final Team experience this year with running our businesses and stuff. I can train on the steering, but felt good coming in. And then, yeah, the couple bobbles definitely sucked, but had to try and send it last night. That's like my 10th time attempting it. But a lot of these boys out here don't think of me as equal, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a whirl.
Yeah, well, it's great to see out here continuing to break glass ceilings. And, you know, I can't wait to see what you and Joey have in store for this revolver for next year.
Yeah, definitely some exciting things in store. So hopefully we can go into it more prepared next year and be dialed. But with doing the tour this year with the WCP one, it's been super good to get the experience of that. So going into next year should be super good.
Yeah, so the next time we can see you compete is in Thailand in December, is that right?
Yes, and I'll actually be sending my personal ski there, so that'll be nice. I've been borrowing skis for the last couple stops, so I'm excited for that, have my own ski, and we'll see what we can do in Thailand.
Yeah, there's no ski like home, just put those ruby red slippers together, well, neon yellow in your case. Yeah, well, it's been great watching you out there do your thing.
Thank you, yeah, I definitely want to thank SPT, HydroTurf, Bun Freestyle, High Speed Industries, of course, Joey, and Redline Oil, and yeah, the program that they give me, like you said, doing it rather than just calling it my first sport.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Demi. Thanks for ripping it out there. Can't wait to see you next year.
When you stay here, a badge?
Jackson J.
Do we have results?
Well, I have results, yes.
Ooh.
Are you ready for some results?
Yeah!
Let's go! About freaking Lake Havasu time. In 13th place, Bader Al-Abdullah. In 12th place, Kyle Krieger. In 11th place, Nate Reinhardt. In 10th place, Jason Wright. In 9th place, Jack Dubois. In 8th place, the most amazing Demi Morgan. In 7th place, Jack Ziegler. In 6th place, Mark Gomez. Here's your top 5, and this is our overall. In 5th place, Parker Sholin. In 4th place, Justin Sylvain. And your top 3. In 3rd, Taji Yamamoto. In 2nd place, Gabe Jukish. And your 50 world champion and 2025 world champion, Nolan Jukish.
How about it? Pink shirt crew, 1 and 2 on the podium.
Once again, you guys, we got these guys on the podium. Just want to say they're the 50 world champion, Nolan Jukish. Once again, they actually talked about that before we ever got started this weekend. I was looking right down here for a quick interview.
All right, Don, you head on that. I'm going to head back out to my course marshal boat. It's been real. My name's Jackson J. Rod. Thanks for having me, Lake Havasu. And here's Don Dawson with your winner.
Hey, I'm just sitting down here, just trying to find a line of sight for our for our live stream. Charles, can you see us? Yeah, no, you and Gabe, come on. We talked about this before we went to the competition. You guys in that top 3. Let's catch up. Okay. I know it's tough, right?
Good job, buddy. Thanks to everyone that helped us. My mom and dad, Tony, Gordon from Jet Ski Nerd,
And not to be done, for sure, we'll see you guys both back out here next year in Nolan. So we'll do it. Tiger Craft Takeover, any other sponsors you'd like to thank?
My parents, especially, everybody who came down here to support me, JSN, and a few others.
Did a tremendous job. The gentlemen, what? And world champion 2025, Nolan Jukic.
All right, everyone, we're gonna end the live stream. Be sure to check out RiverScene Magazine on YouTube. Like the video, subscribe if you want, and yeah, check it out. There's more videos on there on the weekend.
We're going to have a
Signing
very
off.
special race coming up next. I want to thank you guys all for coming down here.